focusing on the first player that sticks out to me, Sage Chen Young. I mean, what a dominant performance. Special teams, defense alike, the fourth down stop, the interception, the punt return. Not enough words for me to say about the guy, but what can you share about that special player?
I mean, he's just it's kind of what we know what he has capabilities of doing. And then when teams challenge him, he makes them pay for it. And, he had a long, punt return down to like the 1 yard line, set up our first score. I think he had another good return. He fielded the punts really well and then made plays on defense at the big fourth down stop. I wish he would have caught the ball so we didn't have to get stuck on the one. But, when the guy gets challenged, he rises to it and makes plays. So we're fired up for that guy.
Now, share your thoughts on, just getting a much needed win, for the morale of the team, for the energy, for all of that.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's, this team works really hard and we've told them that, just keep working and your hard work's going to pay off. And just some certain things just haven't, clicked. And that's just the way the football season goes and life, and just keep working at it and put some things together. Certainly, we left some things on the table here offensively, but certainly a much, better feeling than last week, obviously. And, feels good to win. I thought they did a good job. They worked hard and a lot of new faces playing. So we had some guys that got held out, and we had some guys that had opportunities to step up. And, we lost our center basically at the end of the week here temporarily to a slight injury, and a guy stepped in, and really happy about that. Anthony Lord stepped in and did a good job. And really grew up probably as the game went on. So really a much, great feeling for our team.
What was the game plan for him going in? How did he execute it, and how did things develop as the game went on, do you think, for Jonathan?
Well, I think, once he got going a little bit, obviously you saw some good confidence in him, and, he can be dynamic with the football. He probably throws the ball better than maybe what the game plan looked like tonight. He had a couple, nice shots throwing the football, that we had a couple drops that can't happen, on third down. I look at our third down stat, but I think as the game went on, he just got really comfortable with the game plan, and, he did a good job with ball security and grinding some things out and making good decisions in the red zone, and really felt like he got comfortable and really got stronger as the game went on.
With the state of the three quarterbacks right now, can you are you able to share some information on where Shea is at with his injury, where Jack is at, and sort of the development, and can you share some thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's I would say the first thing here is that we expect Shea to get off protocol here soon, and we're going to evaluate the body of work of what we put together, as an offense so far, and we're going to figure out what gives us the best opportunity to win. We got three guys that we think are capable. I think, obviously, Jack was coming off of a rough performance last week, and, we made a decision, early on, premeditated, that what we were going to do offensively this week. And once we found out Shea was out, but I think, those three guys will continue to work hard at that position, and, we're going to figure out what gives us the best chance to win. But I think when all three of those guys are on, we've got some guys, so there should be some healthy competition, and one of those guys needs to rise to the top.
Marquise Burgess, kind of the that steady presence in the backfield. Obviously, you guys got a couple other talented backs, but 1,000 yards on the season already. It's still game time left to play, obviously, in the season. He's really stepped in. I mean, we're talking, just huge workloads the last few games. I mean, the amount of carries, and then as a result, the amount of yards, certainly, it seems to have helped steady the offense at least a little bit. Would you say that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that kid, I see some of his runs that he has, and I would not want to be a defender in the open field when that guy gets going, because he has got a low center of gravity. He's powerful and breaks tackles, and he punishes you as a runner, and really gets stronger as the game goes on because he takes care of his body. We just got to get him warmed up. And it was nice. I'm looking at the stats right now, having two 100-yard guys, that certainly helps in the stat line right there. But Marquise, he's the guy that we're going to horse in the backfield. And, Meisinger is one of the best teammates I've ever seen, in a program that I've been around. And there's some other guys. We got Shaq in, and we got Jordan Grant in, and, but there's no doubt that MD is the guy.
just a dominant performance. A little bit bend don't break early on, but as the game went on, they really dictated, controlled the pace. Really, made the run very difficult to come by in the second half, and a little bit more opportunistic than we've seen in a couple of the recent weeks. Some turnovers forced, some mistakes capitalized upon.
No doubt. Yeah, we said it at the end of the game, certainly 3 turnovers at least that I think I can remember. I know, some interceptions, some knockdowns on 4th down, opportunistic, got the ball back for us. We had a nice punt return, but they played pretty stingy tonight and stopped the run and got the stops when we needed to, and really just stayed steady because they did break a couple plays here and there, but just stayed with the game plan. And again, I love seeing a lot of different faces playing. We had some guys down that we're going to get back that we've counted on, but the growth at some positions really happened tonight. And I'm excited to see, that thing, play itself out here. But the defense played really well tonight.